Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Body Slam, the competition's rant section. I am your rant master, Mike Currence. Let's get right down to it and talk about the things that I hated about Monday Night Raw. Number 1, 25 minutes of talk again in the beginning. WWE, let's try this. There was this novel idea you guys had back in the 90s when you started Monday Night Raw. You started it with a match to build the night up, to get things going. Let's try that again. Number 2, how many times are we going to see Dolph Ziggler and Tyler Breeze and then going against each other in what seems to be a feud that never really started and isn't going anywhere? I could have slept through that whole match and not even missed it. Number 3. Let's talk about the tag team match we had last night with the Usos and the Lucha Dragons. What the hell was that? The only good thing about it was New Day on commentary, because let's all be honest, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. But then they misused the New Day by putting them in this main event at the end of the night. Come on, WWE. You have some white hot guys right there with that New Day. And what are you doing? You're sticking them in with, Captain White and the League of Nations, which is another thing that I could go on and on about. What a stupid name for a stable. The League of Nations. It's like 1925 back in the WWE today. And Sheamus is leading the way with his stolen from a better era, Sheamus 515. Originality, people. Where is your originality? Where is the thing that makes me want to watch? That made me want to throw up all over my living room. So we've been seeing a trend lately here with the WWE's Monday Night Raw ratings. They've been going. And if tonight is any indication of things to come, they're going to keep going. We've got a lot of misused talent. They're just beginning to overuse the New Day. It seemed like every 10 or 15 minutes we had another New Day spot. They were either trying to sell something, they were coming out trying to save a piece of crap match, or they were coming in at whatever that was at the end that wasn't even a main event. Because let's be honest, the main event happened when Roman went against Sheamus in the 515 challenge. That was the main event. That should have been the main event. The thing at the end was something that we could have just done completely without. You could have put Big Show dancing in a leotard for the last, 20, 30 minutes of Monday Night Raw, and you would have had probably the same exact thing as you had with that 4-on-7 tag thing that happened. Speaking of misusing talent, here we have the Dudley Boyz back in the WWE, and all of a sudden they're going a feud with the Wyatts. I don't know why. The Wyatts just came off of a feud with the Brothers of Destruction in which they got their rear ends handed to them in under 20 minutes. And now we just get thrown into a feud with the Dudley Boyz. On top of that, they make the Dudleys look weak by sacrificing them to the Wyatts, who got their rear ends thoroughly handed to them by Taker and Kane, which I know we're talking Taker and Kane, but still, you have the most decorated tag team of all time in the Dudley Boyz. Maybe they're not the greatest, but they are the most decorated. And then you take a new upstart faction that has three of the biggest guys that probably have ever been assembled together in one spot. you job them to Taker and Kane, but yet they seemingly effortlessly take out the Dudley Boyz, who have to go call up their old dusty friend Tommy Dreamer and drag him out. And there we go again. You can tell when the ratings are going down because WWE has to go and find somebody that they think people will turn the channel to watch. So here comes poor old Tommy Dreamer out with a trash can full of kendo sticks and various other weaponry. And I know WWE Creative's thinking that little Jimmy is on the phone calling little Charlie going, "Oh, Charlie, Tommy Dreamer's there." When in reality, little Jimmy's sitting at home going, "Who the hell's this old guy with a trash can full of stuff? And where's John Cena?" Because that's what you've created, WWE. That is what you have created. Don't get me started on your shortcomings and your faults, because I could go all night on them. But you've created this culture of 8, 9-year-old, 10-year-old little kids, and all they want to see is their little hero John Cena. They don't want to see real competition from someone like Tommy Dreamer. They don't have any idea who he is. I mean, the last time he was on WWE television, I think I was in high school. So that was 15 years ago. And then, of course, we had to see, woo, the Nature Boy. They brought him out. I don't know if they're trying to save face with the Reed Flair comments that were made a few weeks ago by Paige and bringing Rick out to try to show a little solidarity, or if it's one of those things where they're like, our ratings are sucking so bad, somebody call Flair to save us. You know, and then what they did was completely destroy the chemistry they had going on with Charlotte and Becky Lynch. There was the whole thing felt so forced. There was no flow to this reaction between the two, and the cheating that Charlotte did. It all seemed so forced and so fake, all to try to put over a mediocre talent like Paige. And I know a lot of you people are going to go, "What did you just say?" Let me tell you what. Let me tell you something that really grinds my gears. Paige sucks. You people eat it up. You think she's got the greatest ass in the world or something, and she's a pasty little no talent hack. And you people worship her. I don't know why. She can't talk. She can't wrestle. She throws those headbutts. Oh my God, you cannot defend those headbutts. You see better headbutts in the indies by people who wrestle their first match. She's horrible. There is nothing appealing about Paige, but people eat it up. I don't understand it. I never will. You can try to defend her all you want. Defend her down in the comments if you like. I don't care, because you know what? That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. I think she just detracts from the entire show. And lastly, Lana's back in another lackluster segment. She just shows up. It is back to business as usual. The woman was white hot, and I know she screwed up and let the personal life seep over into the work life. But they could have brought her back in a better way, because she's still hot. She's still got that heat going on. The crowd loves her. People get behind her. They should have done something differently. I don't know what, because the whole Ziggler angle's already been played out thanks to a leak from TMZ. But something else should have been done. Should have been a different angle there. So these are the things that I really disliked about Monday Night Raw. This is my rant for the week. If you agree with me, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know you disagree with me. Put it down there in the comments. Tell me what you hated about Monday Night Raw this week. Let's start a discussion. Let's get everybody talking. Maybe WWE Creative will come out of that cave they've been in for the last 10 years and look at the sun and say, we screw up. But until next week, I look forward to seeing you all again on another Rant Corner.